Oh yeah, because I wanted to start, that's why. Because you can start doing the different stuff when you cook. Forgot about that. Obviously you just need certain, like, eggs for certain stuff. Did that actually?
Yeah, there's also the stove
Oh yeah, yeah. I can't remember.
that you make.
I did get? Did we not? Did I not get to the stove yet? I can't remember if I got to the stove at that point.
Um,
Don't think we did.
I don't know. I think we did.
Oh, we might.
I think we maybe had just gotten the stove or something. I don't remember.
Without looking back, I can't tell you.
Yeah, I don't remember specifically. I thought we had, but maybe not. Let's see.
Because that looks like it needs a cooking. Oh, right, yeah, it needs a cooking pot as well. I remember that. And that needs brick. I did the potatoes. Okay. Cabbage. Seed melter. I'll grow some of them. I always thought we could grow beetroot. We can if we had seeds.
Yeah, what happened to our seeds?
I have actually no idea what happened to them seeds. Because
I had 3 seeds. Hmm.
Because I took some of this, I've taken some of the seeds out now and stuff just to.
Right. Yeah. But I think the beetroot seeds we basically we just get those. That's like a Minecraft thing.
Hmm.
So I might get it from just breaking grass, but man, if that was the case though, I feel like you probably would have found some because I assume you broke a lot of grass to clear that area.
Yeah, but I thought that was wheat seed.
Well, I know you get wheat seed, but I thought maybe the beetroot you got that way too. I don't know. Do not know. Oh.
And found a use for the water as well. Growing rice. Grow some rice as well.
Oh yeah.
Do you want me to start putting the slabbed roof on? Or.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Well, there's no point. Is there any point putting a second floor on this?
Not at the moment.
A couple of sticks. Alright, okay, it's not planks. It's kind of a shame.
No, I hear a spider somewhere.
Not entirely sure.
I'm down in the mine, so I'm assuming it's underground here.
Okay. Okay. What I'm going to do with that then is do that, and then maybe it might come in useful. Yeah, but this is just a decent level to E. It's decent enough height to add a second floor. One, two, three. I'd have to go one up. Just thinking of extra storage space in case we need it. Oh.
Well, we can always add a second floor later on.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, we can always stack chests vertically as well.
Yeah, there is that, but then it blocks our view. Oh, you actually put a bit of glass in. Did not notice that.
Yep.
God, they look completely different and all. Yep, I'm definitely not. I won't be going back, will I?
No.
Yeah, it's only wheat seeds. Yeah, it's wheat seeds or demon's dream seeds. I can't remember what the hell the demon dream did.
Yeah, you grow them and you grow like a crop that
It's for the cultism, isn't it?
yeah. And you grow a crop that you can You eat, and then it allows you to like see shit.
Because we can technically actually make a dictionary of bloody spirits now. Because all it takes is a demon dream seed and a book. And I'm sure that we have like 2 books. Not gonna make that yet. That's a thing. Have we found any... Will we find sugarcane around here?
Oh shit! Yeah, we're gonna have to find some of that at some point. But thankfully, that stuff grows pretty quick, and if we find a little bit,
I know I'm gonna need sugarcane, but it's just a case of... I'm sure there was another reason that we needed sugarcane for something. Ah, sugarcane. Got some sugarcane.
wait.
Not much, but if I can start... sort of... Needs to be by water, doesn't it? Does it need to be by water?
Yeah, it needs to be adjacent to water, and also preferably on sand.
Okay. What have we got?
Yes, check the block chest.
Yes, we have. No, I was just going to ask, have we got a certain number of sand? I didn't know if you turned it all into glass. Okay, so... And then... Yeah. Bit of a strange way of doing it, but that should work.
Oh, yeah, I found a bit of a dungeon down here.
Yeah?
Yep.
Nice. Fish.
So, yeah, at some point you're gonna have to come down here to see what loot you get.
Yeah.
Couple of loot chests.
I'll be down with you. I'm just... Why can't I remember? It was... Is it that and that? Yes.
So if you go down, keep going down, follow it down. Look at the left. You'll find a little passageway near some diorite on the left wall. It's like a little tunnel.
Yeah, I hear spiders.
Mm-hmm. So, but you'll be safe. There's two chests if you follow the little tunnel I made. There's a chest on your right on the tunnel, and then one straight ahead.
I'll grab that loot. So, I'll come back up and drop my loot into boxes.
Okay, anything good?
Some more rotten flesh. I put that in the barrel, didn't I? Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, there was some in the barrel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I should probably use that instead.
Some more buddy
I
cards.
put those. And put those in there.
I got a saddle. Record disc. Another name tag that we'll probably not use. I got a... I don't know where that's going to go. There's a Chelicra.
Oh, what now?
There you go. It should be in the chest now.
Oh, okay. Reliquary, which I'm not familiar with that mod. So I've seen it in other packs and stuff, but I've never actually, like, I don't recall ever doing anything with it.
Slime ball, bones.
Cool.
I don't know what to do with the suspicious stew, but I got some suspicious stew. Some gunpowder. Oh, by the way, you can have your own bucket.
Yeah, oh, I got one too.
Oh, right.
So,
Okay.
so now we got 3 buckets, I guess.
Well,
That's cool.
I've got a bucket anyways that I use. But yeah, I've got 2 suspicious stews, a mushroom stew, another all real bottle. Some.
Yeah, I don't know what that's for either. Oh yeah, we're gonna want some.
Got some coal.
Yeah, I forgot. We're gonna want some leather. And wool, because there's backpacks.
We did get the backpacks last time, but
We did.
But that was earlier on. But that was only thanks to having the lead.
Well, yeah, that was part of it. But but also it's yeah, because I mean you need like a bunch of wool and leather to make them, which is kind of annoying.
Did we not get the leather by? Can we not get the leather by the rotten?
Oh, you can actually. Yeah, there's rotten leather. Hold on. So we use rotten leather because you need to because we need the sewing spool because we have to do it in the sewing table because you have to use the leather, sew it up to get the bound leather, and then
Yeah, it's just a complete.
Then the bound leather, you smelt the bound leather to make the tan leather, and then the tan leather you use with the sewing spool to get the with the sewing spool, shears, and white wool. Yeah, it's like the whole thing.
Yeah, it was a bit like Sevtech when we had to do the salting and the drying and.
Yeah, thankfully we don't need to do nearly as much of it because the only thing we really need it for, I mean, because you can make like there's some add-ons for it because you can make pockets that you can install to further extend because you can make tiny pockets which adds 3 slots. Medium pockets at 6. Large pockets at 2. And yeah, we need like diamonds for large pockets.
Yeah.
So I don't know why we need to like bedazzle our pockets, but whatever. So that's good. And then
If you noticed, I had put a ladder on this bottom end as well. Just.
oh yeah.
Did you start putting a spider defense round?
No, this was just for
Oh,
like the overhang here.
fair enough.
Because that's where, and this so because the overhang here will be I
Okay.
think my mine, the ceiling on the mine is mine room is 1 block lower, but I think that's fine. It adds a little bit of character to it. Okay, so I'm off to go find some more clay and sand and gravel and all that jazz.
Yeah, well, like I say, I've got the sugarcane growing on the farm. What I did was basically took a couple of the willow logs out and just put the sand there. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's gonna grow though, because the rice is there. I can always get rid of the rice that's there if needs be.
Right. Trying to remember what I needed. Blaze cakes. Trying to remember if there's anything. I feel like I needed sugar for something.
Paper?
I mean, there's but I mean something specific for. Oh, that's just large coffee with sugar. No, okay. I don't know.
Well,
I
sure.
need it for.
I can.
I mean, paper. I assume it's probably just the paper, I guess. But because what do we need paper for? Because I remember growing sugar cane for something that I needed or wanted to make. Map. Red sandpaper. Oh, I need the. Yeah. Well, one of the things because I'm gonna need to make sandpaper.
Mm.
I'm gonna need paper for sandpaper.
Yeah, which is fair enough, because free sugarcane you can get paper, get 3 bits of paper. It's like 1 to 1 in this pack then.
Mm-hmm. I think it usually is, isn't it? I think that's just the default Minecraft recipe.
Cannot remember. Yeah. Who knows? I'm going to need more willow blocks actually as well, aren't I? Don't put that down.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more wood.
Yeah.
I don't know, like ridiculously so. Because I gotta make because I end up needing to make a lot of cog wheels.
Oh yeah.
Cog wheels are made with buttons. And a button, and this is so ridiculous, a button is made with 1 wooden plank. So 1 block of plank makes 1 button.
Yeah.
and I need, in order to make the small regular cogwheel, I need 8 buttons,
Oof.
which technically does make 8. Well, I suppose it does kind of make it 1-to-1. Did they change that? No, maybe not. But anyway, regardless, I also need logs for making the kinetic mechanism. So it's like I end up going through a lot of wood between cogs and mechanisms and shit because you need a lot of the mechanisms. So, but thankfully, the seaweed and the tree stuff is relatively the easiest stuff to automate.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of having the materials for it. And by easy, I actually just mean material-wise too. It's not as completely ridiculous as some of the other stuff. But in fairness, this pack actually isn't really completely ridiculous. Not like some of the packs I've played or that we've played.
But Enigmatica wasn't bad. It was.
Well, I mean, Enigmatica wasn't anything. It was just it's kitchen sink. Yeah, there was no real, like specified goal per se. So I mean, that made it, and all the recipes were standard.
Yeah. Oh no, that's fine. That even though there is rice there, it's maybe I take that rice up there. If it'll let me. Get rid of the rice.
Stocking up on the old clay.
Yeah. Get rid of the rice.
Thankfully, the rivers makes this easy to find plenty of clay.
There we go. Can't remember what the rice particles are used for.
Rice particles?
Yeah.
No, let me hit you. I'll hover it over it.
Make a rice bale. It just turns. You can just craft it into rice. That's all it's used for. Basically, just put it into crafting grid. Oh, yourself, and you just get some more rice, which is fair enough. I definitely we'll need to chop down some more wood. Because I need to finish this roof off. But what I have done as well is I basically left one block. So there's a ladder that goes all the way up, so you're going to be able to get on top of the roof. Okay. I'm going to need to put torches up here, Anna. Am I?
Well, not on the slabs, because slabs are designed to where nothing will spawn on that anyway.
Fair enough.
But any of the solid blocks, you'll probably need some torches around the perimeter.
Yeah, I can't remember if... Like I say, I was going to turn it into a second floor, but it's fine for now. And typical, I would run out of torches. It's nice to be back, to be honest.
Welcome back.
No, but it is. It's nice to be back in Minecraft after what seemed like months. Well, it was months, but
just yeah, felt like months. Well, yeah, it's because it was. Yeah, it was quite the hiatus.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was still doing console gaming, but it just didn't. no offense. To,
No, I
no,
mean it's well, it's because you didn't have me to yell at you about stuff. It's not the same.
no, but it's no offense to them too. But it's there's only so much console you can do.
Yeah,
I mean, I know we do. I know we do console stuff, but there's only so much that you can do. And
sure.
then, like I said, it's nice to be back. Have a well, sort of, have a decent setup going now, and just feeling a lot more better about things, really.
Yeah. It's good to get back into the old pattern.
Hmm. It was, yeah, but like you said, it wasn't just chucking me off. It was sort of chucking you off a little bit, chucking your pan off a bit. But
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. You know, I mean it's hard not to. I mean you get used to because we're doing regular schedule, Tuesdays and Thursdays, just you and I for the longest time, and then more recently we included David on Thursdays. But it's
yeah,
like either way, like Tuesdays and Thursdays were always like game days, and it didn't really
mm,
hit me right away. I mean it was like like when we first like stopped playing or whatever, it was like, oh, okay, like whatever. And then yeah, after a while it was just like, oh man, like what am I gonna do with myself here?
yeah. But because
You know?
I remember messaging you, didn't I? Saying to you, I'm missing the game, and it was getting to me. But then it's just nice. It's nice to be back, and we've got stuff to look forward to.
Yeah,
Obviously there is other stuff we can do, and then there's a possibility of at some point back in Satisfactory.
right. Yeah, that'll be interesting because I like I mentioned to you, I've kind of struggled a bit in terms of getting back into Satisfactory on my own.
Mm,
But I do know it's different, like playing with somebody else versus just kind of doing things for myself.
yeah.
So I'm hoping like with the two of us getting back into it, it'll be more
Oh yeah.
engaging.
I know we'll have to start over, but that doesn't bother me because of all the new stuff that's
Yeah.
coming. Like, the signs and
Well,
that's
yeah. I mean, we got
we've got
yeah. I mean, yeah. We got a lot
storage.
more like decorative stuff. Then we've got a lot more like functional stuff. I
Mm,
don't know. I did find playing on my own. I did find that it felt a little bit more grindy. And I don't know if it's simply just because, oh, I've done this stuff before and my brain's tired wanting to do it again, but I don't know. They did shift a lot more stuff off to like those kind of like side items that aren't really used for anything other than delivering them to the elevator to progress into the stages. Because I think because when they were first implemented all that, you were using kind of the main items for putting into the elevator, and then at some point they just kind of made up these other items that aren't used in the regular
mm,
like crafting process. And I don't know, I just find like having to set up production lines for stuff that is literally only for progression and not for actually like using for anything feels just tedious.
yeah, but I I do wonder if they are going to maybe have a use.
I don't know because they already had like stuff that had a use that was also used for generating, and it seems like they just added these sideline items to kind of like pad the stuff out a little bit. to where it's like, okay, well, you're gonna have to set up production lines for this main stuff to be able to like build stuff, but in order to actually progress, you're also gonna have to build additional, facilities for spitting out this special stuff, just for the elevator. And I mean, syntactically, it doesn't not make sense, but at the same time, like I kind of like the way it was before.
Having the other.
Yeah, like just because
Did you?
literally, like the stuff I was giving to the elevator was stuff I was already producing anyway because I wanted to build certain things, right? So it's like
Mm,
I already had production lines for it. Like it all felt very unified. I was already working towards kind of both goals at the same time, But it's like I
yeah.
might want to ramp up production on this because of like I'm using it. Plus, I'm going to need a lot more for the elevator, right? So I don't know. Like divvying that up means I'm making these other production lines only for progression and not to actually make anything. And that just kind of feels like I'm being derailed to have to build this thing just so that I can unlock the ability to build other stuff that's not going to be built with those items at all. It will be built with other things that I'll have to build other production lines for. So it just feels inconsistent the way they've decided to handle that.
Mm, I do wonder why they did. They, I wonder why they did that. But
Yeah, I'm not a big fan, and it's kind of taken me out of the experience a little bit, but
mm,
I don't know. But yeah, the garden's looking good. Oh yeah, you got potatoes, rice.
I don't know if they're gonna grow or not. I
Oh,
don't
the
know.
melon should grow. I mean, you got the spot right next to them. Those should grow.
Mm,
And then,
then you got your sugar cane on the end.
wait, yeah, do you get flax growing at all?
No, I didn't know if you wanted me to grow that. Do you want me to grow it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yep,
I wasn't sure if you
yeah. If you get,
wanted me to grow it.
yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, sometimes I have different process for stuff, but yeah, the flax is just kind of a general item. As far as I know, it's basically just for supplementaries, and we can turn that into string as well as some other stuff, and then we have.
Okay. Well, you see where obviously.
I can make a doormat too. I don't know what the doormat does other than look cool.
You see where the melon stem is. There's a obviously there's a space, and then that's gonna be the flax there
Okay,
for now.
cool. Sounds good.
Yeah, I wasn't sure
All
if
right.
you wanted it growing, so that was why I didn't grow it until you said, "Are you
Yeah,
growing flax? You growing the
that's fair.
flax?"
That's fair. So, but yeah, I gotta wrap up here.
So, anyways, guys and girls, we're gonna end this one here. So, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitch. All links are in the description. And we shall see you next time. So until then,
Later.
goodbye for now.